Hi, I'm Ben Lazarus with Wood Partners in the Mid-Atlantic region. This is an exciting day for Wood Partners. We're thrilled to announce the opening of ALTA 801. The project is located on the eastern edge of downtown Washington, D.C., and it provides easy access to everything that Washington, D.C. is known for. Today, I just want to thank a few folks who helped us bring this project to fruition. First off, I want to thank Luann Bennett and her partners for selecting Wood Partners on this project and working with us through difficult and really unprecedented economic times. I also want to thank Mayor Bowser and Deputy Mayor John Felciccio and the DC DMPED team for their support as well. I want to compliment them and Washington, D.C. on some of their efforts to streamline their permitting process, specifically with the Velocity program. We were on a tight timeline on this transaction, which we were able to meet even with the challenges of the pandemic. As a DC native, it wasn't always like that, and it's a welcome change to see my hometown leading the way. I also want to thank our team of design consultants, our architecture team, our land use council, and civil engineer for all of their creative efforts to help bring this project to fruition. Lastly, I want to thank different members of the Wood Partners team, our construction team, operations, and startup teams. They delivered this complex project in a very, very difficult environment with supply chain disruptions and lots of challenges. And here it is today, looking great. From there, I wanted to turn it over to Luann Bennett, who's going to have a few remarks.
Thank you, Ben. I am delighted to be here. I'm Luann Bennett. I'm here on behalf of the New Jersey and H Street Limited Partnership, who was the original lessee of this 3.5-acre site upon which this extraordinary building has now been built. I'm joined this morning by John Hauser from Bennett Group, who played a significant role over the last 30 years in bringing this project to fruition. I want to express my sincere gratitude to the District of Columbia and to Wood Partners for all they have done to complete this development. Without your hard work, cooperation, expertise, this incredible project would never have happened. I'd also like to acknowledge two people who are no longer with us, but were the original general partners of the ground lease. They are Richard Bennett, my late husband, who died in 1994, and Brig Owens, his partner and my partner, who we just lost in June. I stand on their shoulders. They were incredible partners and visionaries. Finally, the completion of this project has enabled our partnership to contribute $17 million to the community for education, economic development, housing, and health care to the area immediately surrounding the project. This is an example of how a public-private partnership can and should work. And I want to thank everyone involved for your participation. Thank you.
So I'm John Felciccio, and I have the honor of serving as Deputy Mayor for Planning and Economic Development. So I wanted to come here today just, one, to thank the team, to thank Ben and Luann for their resilience. Luann especially, starting this project in 1990, she was 12 years old, and the district believed in her then. You know, just being able to see what's happened along this corridor because of Luann, her partners, and really all that their vision for it, but then also it does take a lot of determination, stick-to-itiveness, and resilience to get where we are today. So thank you to Luann and Ben for stepping in and making sure that this site, this project, delivers housing. And as you know, Mayor Bowser is really proud of all that we've done in the district in her time in office to deliver more housing for our residents. We believe firmly that increasing the housing supply at all levels of housing is what brings about housing affordability for our residents. So in 2019, Mayor Bowser set a goal to build 36,000 new homes by 2025. And she wanted to also make sure that of those 36,000, 12,000 were affordable, meaning income restricted affordable housing for our residents. And so we've made some progress, and we measure each and every month how far we've come from that date in 2019 to get to our goal in 2025. And so on that note, to date, Mayor Bowser is proud that we've worked with our partners like Luann and Ben and so many others across the district to deliver 25,182 new homes in the District of Columbia since 2019, and 6,203 of those are affordable homes. So we're making progress. It's about 70% of the way on the overall goal. And obviously, it's about 50% of the way on the 12,000 goal. And we think we could do it. We think we could do it if we keep putting in place the policies, the programs, and the funding to make sure that we continue to build more housing. So thank you to Ben and Luann. That's how this fits into the broader work that we're going to do. And we've got to thank some other folks at the DMPED team and then also across district government. So the DMPED team involved, Richard, Mark, Jonathan, and Sarosh. Let's give them a round of applause for their work. And Ben mentioned the Velocity program, which is one that we all want everyone to utilize. It's actually an innovation that Mayor Bowser put in place early on in her time in office to make sure that as we think about projects like this one, where we're delivering housing and delivering new opportunities for people to live in a high opportunity area, that all of our agencies can get around the table and really look at the design plans and come up with a plan for how we actually get permits in hand. And so I know that's not the most exciting way to end a speaking program, but for Ben and the team, it is what is the difference maker between this project happening sometimes and a project like this getting delayed, costing more, and then not penciling out. So we thank our partners at the Department of Buildings, and I know that Richard, Mark, Jonathan, and Sarosh always call on them to make sure our projects continue to move forward. So we thank them for their support as well. So now the fun part, we get to cut a ribbon. Great. Bounce it out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. I told you.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.